Hi, I'm Sherita Cherry, your beauty expert, and welcome to my color bar. Today I'm going to share with you some basic color techniques. And what we're going to do, we're going to go on and get started. As I mentioned to you always, make sure that you're working in a very neat area. Make sure your color application is prepared, ready to go. I oftentimes let this sit 2 to 3 minutes just so the colors can kind of blend together and really give me good coverage. You also want to use your clips for sectioning. Make sure you have your clips. My favorite tool when you're doing a color process is the timer. Don't use your brain, use your timer, because oftentimes the 1 minute can change the whole look of the color. And of course my favorite rat tail tool. And this is really good for sectioning and doing your parting. Today my guest is getting a base color. She has about 60% gray coverage, so we want to go on and cover that. She wants a basic natural blonde. So I'm really excited about this because I love doing color and I love doing gray coverage. Many stylists are challenged with just covering gray. So a lot of clients come to me just for that, just to color their gray. So come on, let's go on and jump into this color, and I'm going to show you how to get to work. Okay, so as you can see, I've already started my color application. And what I did, I usually start in the front because of gray coverage. So if you come in a little closer, you can see how I just kind of did the hairline. I always start in the front with gray coverage because just in case you run out of color, you'll still have time to make some additional color if you need to. And I did my 4 sections and always work very neatly. I'm kind of traditional. Well, no, I kind of step outside the box when it comes to color application in my parting sections because I kind of like to have fun with it. So I may do angle partings and different things like that just to kind of shake the application process up a little bit, make it a little bit different. But if you could see what I'm doing, she has some color on her end, so I'm just kind of going through doing the regrowth. And on the regrowth, she's got about 4 to 5 inches of regrowth. So I'm kind of going all the way down, and I'm using just straight strokes and applying it from scalp to the mid shaft. Okay, as you can see, I've already applied the color to her from her scalp to her mid shaft. She had about 5 to 6 inches of regrowth, and what I wanted to do is go in and just kind of give that some really good coverage. She also had her ends, which were kind of they kind of have some coloring on them also, but you can see a lot of gray. If you can look closely, you can see a lot of gray that's in there, and I'm going to go on and get that covered. And the reason I did that, because she wants a basic base color and kind of evened all the way out. So I just went on and did it from the scalp to the mid shaft, really good coverage, and now I'm going to go on and pull it through the end, and then we're going to go on and let this process. This is a quick, very quick application. You just have fun with applying color. And just go in. I've already got my ends my scalp the way I want it, so now I'm just painting on the ends. And as a stylist, I just kind of step outside the box with this application because, you know, you just have fun with painting, being an artist, doing what you love doing, but making sure that you're really getting that good coverage. And as you can see, I'm just sectioning and pulling it apart and then just rubbing it through with my hands. Just kind of non-traditional, playing in the hair, playing with the texture of the hair. And as you can see, her color's kind of already lifting. It's really processing, and it looks really, really pretty already. But of course, we have to let this sit. Okay, before I rinse her out, we just slipped in a PM Shine just to give her a really high gloss sheen, patent leather shine on top of her color. So we're going to rinse this on out, and we'll be able to see the finished look. As you can see, we have completed our bases. This is just a base color. But what I did was I input some NB, which gave her gold, some actual coverage, but her gold actually looked like highlights. So really it looks very dimensional, even though she just has a base color. But when it comes to mixing as a colorist, when deciding what you want to do with those grays, platinum highlights, let's call them platinum highlights. Deciding what you want to do with those platinum highlights, you either want to cover them and coat them or use them as highlights. And we decided to coat them a little bit, but also use them as highlights. So you can see the color is very even. Come in a little bit. You can see the color is very even from scalp to ends. And remember, if you recall earlier on the earlier segment, I just kind of did it to the mid shaft and I blended it all the way to the ends, which gave me excellent, excellent coverage from scalp to ends. beautiful, beautiful hair. If you look right here, this looks really, really blonde. It gives you that gold highlight effect. Very, very pretty. And I just kind of gave her a basic trim. And if you can look at the back, it looks very pretty with the highlights. Her platinum highlights is looking very blonde. But then she still has her brown, just a basic golden brown base color. Very, very natural, very, very pretty. All in one service, just a total base coat. And actually the PM shines for the shine. We did the PM shines to give it that real high gloss patent leather shine. So now I'm going to style and finish, and I will show you this technique. I'll show you this style outside so you can actually see it in the light and see how pretty the color looks in the light and how brown. It's just a total brown base color. Thank you. See, I brought my guests outside because I really want you to see this pretty brown with the, like I said, it was her platinum highlights. They were just coated, so it really looks like she has highlights, but it's just a base color. But it's so pretty and brown, so I wanted you to see it. And I want you to see that how even it is and just how pretty that it looks. It looks very natural on her. She's a beautiful lady. She's going out with her husband tonight to their Christmas party. And she just wanted a basic base color. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you learned some tips. I hope you have a wonderful color experience at your color bar at your salon. Thank you.